Hello, beautiful people of the internet. As you might or might not have heard, Black Ops 4 is back in the news again with something, let's say, weird move. You probably have known by now they are selling a rectangle for the dot. Now, I really wanted to see this for myself because, you know, at first when I heard it was like, I don't, you know, it sounded a little bit too stupid to be true. Not that I, you know, didn't trust the internet, but it sounded a little bit weird. So, here we have it. A custom rectangle that can be equipped on the reflex side. Like, I want to know what's the difference between the two. Because why would you do this? It's one God points, whatever the heck it's called. So let's get. I can't even buy the stupid God point thingy. Oh no, wait, it's because no, you can't turn it around. So technically speaking, this thing costs €1. Let's not make our fool ourselves. So I have nothing better to do with my 1100 points, so I will try to buy it. Open requires. Fuck it. Purchased. This is a waste of money. Don't do this yourself unless you have like God points to spare, so now where is it? Okay. The reflex side. Let's check it out. What does it has to say? Okay, so that's the default. It's even smaller than the regular one. This is actually interesting. Well, not really. I mean, this is fucking shit. So what do we have here? We have a smaller dot for $1. I don't even know if it's smaller. Yeah, it definitely is smaller. So it's basically a smaller, more compact version with a open circle in the middle between this one and the normal thingy. So here we are in Photoshop. So like oh man, oh, I want to really see what this is all about. Okay, so can we make like a circle? I just want to have this size. I'm really sorry for like fumbling, like being a total noob about this. I'm pretty sure yeah, we can add an outer glow to that. So that's the size of the default red dot. Just so you know, I'm not a pro at it's like I'm basically a basic Photoshop homie. Oh wow, this is perfect. And now we have this. Okay, it has to be a little bit bigger. So, for those who might not know, the squares you're seeing, god damn it, these squares you are seeing are basically the pixels on your screen. So okay, it's definitely smaller. Although maybe if we add an outer glow, let's see how this works. Outer glow, let's make it a little bit red, you know, keep it in touch. Or keep it the same as the original. Let's keep it like this. So, and of course, it's open. So, okay. I gotta give it Activision. In their defense, it's not a complete rip-off. God damn it, dude. Okay, man, I need to focus. This is hard. So okay, we have a 1 pixel glow behind it. So let me make this a little bit bigger. So basically this is like the full size of it compared to this. So okay, there's a noticeable difference. Trying to get this full screen. It looks a little bit like full screen. Okay, so there is a noticeable difference in size, but to say that it's worth it, you know, that's a different story. I should take the gummy bear, the gummy 1 pixel, and then we go to here. Yeah, sure, rasterize the shit. There we go. So that's I think that's how the original was. Yeah, that's how the original is. Okay, so it's not entirely the same, but it's a little bit the same. God damn it. What the fuck, dude? As you can see, I'm clearly not the best at it. So yeah, there you have it. So basically you get a, I would say 65%-ish of the normal size. And there is another difference, which is that the middle of the dot is open. So it's not complete. I mean, it's not a full circle with a glow out of it. So there you have it, what one bug buys you instead of the normal standard reflex red dot. I would say I'm gonna count this. So we take this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 57 pixels, ladies and gentlemen. 57 pixels and a shadow with a different color. That's the difference between, and technically you can you could even argue that like this one is like a worse deal, because you get 57 pixels less than you would normally get. Now this test is a little bit skewed and it's not perfect, because I mean, you gotta see it. I don't know if it is the exact scale as used in game, so I cannot comment on that. But basically, this is a side by side. The blue is what is missing in the other one, basically. So you get, I mean, let's say you get 75 pixels in total. Oh man. So what you're gonna want to do is like draw a little bit like this, and then bigger around it. Yes, like that. There we go. And you can just color that in like that. There we go. Easy peasy. Just a little bit of color, you know, you use a red pen for this. There we go. Now we're gonna take this. It's best to cut it out to cut out with the scissors. Maybe I should do that. Whatever. So, as you can see, this is the screen we're working with today. So we're gonna try to like match this up, like, you know, like this should be able to do it. Okay, mine is a little bit bigger than normal, but as you can see then you know, it doesn't move like that. Super easy, super hardcore. And then you just play with that piece of tape, you know, you can cut it out a little bit, paste a little bit better. But yeah, that should do it. There you have your own do-it-yourself budget version of the new Rectical. So here we are back again, and basically
to sum it up, Activision sells a red dot, which is almost the same as the most standard, basic red dot that you can have in the game. I mean, the reflex sight is, I think, in the first unlock everywhere on each gun, like as the first thing. Maybe not snipers. And of course, it comes with the normal red dot applied. So the only difference is, of course, that the other one is a little bit bigger and that the middle is filled up in the other one. So in other words, things like this, you know, if you make them as a free update for your player base, they're gonna be like, oh wow, cool, a new little icon. It's not much, but it's something. I mean, I see a lot of, I would see 50% of the players use this one and 50% of the players the other one, give or take, of course. But to sell it for a pack, I mean, you know, the controversies online are getting bigger and bigger. People are going completely insane that this is a possibility. Most likely not because of what it actually is, but of what it does. Basically, if they can get away with selling this for €1, if they can get away with it and make lots of money, they're gonna do that next time, and the next time, and the next time, and the next time, and the next time. Same as they were like with their contraband system. The previous one, there was like an unnecessary grind. Like, that grind basically was so stretched out and so time consuming that, you know, people were tired and they toned it down quite a lot. I think I still have to make a video about it, but it's at an enjoyable pace right now. But this is just, even like a skin like this, Takeo, you know, it's not that different. It's not that special. It doesn't have much value other than the fact that this one is smaller, which makes it easier to see, etc., etc. But this whole situation reminds me of a recent quote I've read, and that is, consider at what price you sell your integrity, but for God's sake, don't sell it cheap. And it's a quote from Epictetus, I think. And this is basically, you can say, well, Activision has no integrity at all. You know, they had a little bit, but this feels like, oh yeah, we're gonna put everything on the table and we're just gonna cash it out, you know, we're gonna milk that, we're gonna squeeze the last drop, and that's how it feels for a lot of players. And that's why everybody's so upset about it, and for good reasons. You know, they literally try to milk every single point out of you. Because, you know, of course, they're not gonna allow you to just buy 100 points and then buy that reticle. No, you need to buy 200 points, so you have 100 points next. So next time there comes a reticle, you probably can buy it, or the next time they make the reticle like 200, and then you have to spend another €2 again. And that's a system to keep you in check, to make you sure you spend more than you would actually spend. It's not the most ethical one, but it's definitely better than selling, you know, using the eraser technique in Photoshop on the most standard reticle and, you know, brushing a few pixels away. Because, you know, let's say, I think it's 60 or something I counted. I'm making this at another point in time. So 60 pixels I counted were not there compared to the original one. So, I mean, 60, you have to think, like, a standard HD 1080 screen is 2 million plus pixels. So basically for 60 pixel changes, literally in this case, because it's not that the colors are different, it's not that anything else is different, the it's all the same except the middle is cut out and it's a little bit smaller. It's all the same than the most basic you already get. So there is no value here. This is merely, you know, take one thing, copy it, you know, go over with a eraser, boom, you got it. So basically they sold the integrity of this, of what they had left of Black Ops 4 with a simple, stupid, greedy red dot cell. That's basically it. That's what they did. And you can say, oh well, you know, it's not the worst. No, probably if they had like what do you call it, like 20 of those, like 20 dots, that's maybe a little bit too much, but you know, 20 dots, they have more than enough teams to make it work it. 20 dots for €2. Not a lot of people complain. You know, you add dots like that, it's not that hard. I probably think I can make one of those. I'm trying to be cocky here. You know, but the red dot I can definitely make. I think everybody can make it in Paint if they want to. Let's see if there's another dot in this system. No, yeah, I think there was, yeah, the cross. Hey, purchase. You know, that's basically what I learned from this, to give value, because this is clearly not value. This is simple and effective. Just, you know, a reskin. Let's put a reskin of a red dot. So a reskin of a red dot, which is completely bezoinkers for €1. It's not that much of a price, but then again, yeah, it is. For this, it is. But generally speaking, €1 was not okay. So, you know, why don't they bundle like 50 of those together, give them away for $5, and nobody would have complained, because then it would be actual value, you know? You could call it the complete dot pack to customize everything, because you also have to, you only can use this on a reflex side, and there are like, what do you call it? Give me this. So you got you can only use on this one, not on this one, not on this one, not on this one, not on this one. You know, so if they like, you know, if you could apply it to all, that would have been a different story. But you can't, you know. Let's try it out. See? Maybe, you know, instead of an extra unlock, they could do this, but God forbid that they would actually, you know, give something out for free. God forbid. You know, or the senior thingies, the Steve. Either way, I need to be careful or I am rambling on for way too long. Either way, what have I learned? Don't sell your integrity for a red dot. Because it is not worth PR, it's not worth the money, it's not worth losing your customers, or at least pissing off your fan base for €1.